Hey guys, this is Barry with Workshop Hustle. I just got my hands on the world's smallest chainsaw and I'm about to unbox it for the first time. Let's go. Okay, what I've got here is a Merlin2 made by King Arthur's Tools. It's already the world's smallest angle grinder, but it comes with this kit with a chainsaw disc, making it the world's smallest chainsaw. Let's open it up for the first time. I've never actually used one of these before. I've always wanted to. King Arthur's Tools makes a lot of discs for a regular size angle grinder, and I've used plenty of those in my furniture making. But this is the first time that I've actually used their Merlin. Alright, so what we've got in the kit, once you unbox it, is you've got your carry bag, which is great. And then there's the Merlin2, which this is the first time I'm actually putting my hands on it and seeing it. And that is a pretty sweet looking tool. The reason I grabbed this was because I've got a special commission coming up where I'm going to need to carve in more detail. Obviously a lot smaller than a regular angle grinder head, and this will do the job. So what this comes with is you've got your Merlin2, and it's already got the chainsaw disc mounted, but then it comes in this kit, which this kit is the 10005 variable speed. Yes, they do make this in a fixed speed, but this is the variable speed model. And they also, it's an international company, so they've got plugs for all of the European companies, European outlets, and Australia as well. So in the kit, not only do you have the chainsaw disc, but you have an Allen wrench to change the tools. You've got a tungsten carbide disc, which I've used these, and they are absolutely amazing. It will tear through wood like nobody's business, and you can shape and carve. It's awesome. Then you've got just a standard cutoff wheel, and then these are your flap disc sanders, which it comes with 60 grit, 120 grit, and 240 grit. Which all of this is available on King Arthur's Tools website, katools.com. But inside your bag, you've got safety instructions. Obviously, with a tool like this, where you've got a chainsaw or even this tungsten carbide disc coming in close contact with your hands, you want to make sure that you are absolutely protected. I'm going to do a demo of this in just a few minutes, and be able to, so you can see the different discs and how they work also. And so normally when I'm working with their larger angle grinder, I have a face shield, I've got a respirator on because it does send wood flying in many different directions, and you want to make sure that you are absolutely protected. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to see how easy it is to change these discs. You've got your button to lock the head in place. You've got your Allen key to loosen it up. So you've got your bolt with a a washer that holds down the discs, and it's threaded in there. Your chainsaw disc is going to have, it basically runs between these two plates. It's not attached to the plates, and that is to prevent kickback. If for some reason you hit something, the chain will actually stop in the disc and the disc will continue to spin rather than it continuing to spin and either cause injury to you or damage to the tool. The cool thing about these discs also, because I've got their larger one for my angle grinder, is that they are sharpenable. So let me get this cleared off and I'll get set up to run a demo. Okay, so I've got a piece set up to demo. It's just a scrap piece of cherry, probably about 6/4, and I've got some diagonal lines marked on it just to do a little rope detail on the edge of it. One thing I did want to note when I was getting this ready is the only one that is directional is this chainsaw blade. So you want to make sure they've got the rotation marked here on the back. You want to make sure that your teeth are lining up in the direction of the cut like they should. So for this demo, I do have some safety gear, but I am not doing a full face mask or respirator, just so that I can talk to the camera if I need to. Alright, let's switch to the tungsten carbide burr disc. And I am unplugging for each tool change to make sure that I don't accidentally hit the on switch. Alright, let's switch to the first sanding disc. Alright, let's switch to the 120 disc. So on this cut, I did notice when I started getting in that first groove that at full speed I was getting a little bit of burning deep inside the groove, but I dialed it down to probably a little bit below half power, and it made it the burning go away and still nice and smooth. Alright, let's try the 240 grit. The one thing that I am really feeling and enjoying is how solid this feels in your hands, but how lightweight it is. I don't really feel like I'm really holding anything significant, but all the parts and pieces definitely fit together perfectly. So it feels solid in my hands. think that'll do it. Let me get this cleaned up and we'll do some final thoughts. Okay, so my final thoughts on the Merlin2, the world's smallest chainsaw, is basically it's a great little tool. I absolutely love how solid it feels in your hands, but also how lightweight it is when I'm using it, that I can manipulate it absolutely any direction I want. And also the security, especially with the gloves, of feeling like I can get my hands up close to it. Another huge point is they are USA made. These are quality tools made in the United States, and I absolutely love that about them. They are actually headquartered in my hometown, so over the past few years, whenever I've needed a tool, I just go over to King Arthur's and pick it up. But they do sell online everywhere through dealers and through their individual website. Thanks everybody for watching. We love that you stayed till the end. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on. We've got more videos to share.